My name is Faith, and I have some stories to tell. I'm a Boxer Bulldog mix. My mom and dad met me while I was being cared for at the Best Friends Animal Society in Utah and decided they wanted to adopt me. Now, I live in Muncie, Indiana, with Grateful Rescue and Sanctuary founders Pamela and Mike. In fact, I'm the ambassador for Grateful Rescue. It's a pretty sweet life. Sometimes I help my dad at the office, while other times I just demand attention from my mom. Tonight, we want you to gather around and listen to fun, interesting stories. We call it Faith's Book Nook. Each week, we pick a local celebrity or special person in the community to read a children's book that has an animal theme. We live stream it here each week. To be honest, I'm not sure what a live stream means. Anyways, make sure you're in your comfy chair because we're about to listen to a great story together at Faith's Book Nook.
You ever turn around and come my way?
Hey there, I'm Brian Calvert, and this is my dog Dixie. She's known as Dixie the Praying Dog. Dixie is a 5-year-old blue tick coonhound, and she's a therapy dog, and we use her to travel around and visit veterans and kids and whoever else might need a little pick-me-up. And she's got her own little Jeep now that she can ride in that's remote control that we take around with us. And Dixie's also in a movie called The Mayberry Man, and she's also on a TV show called The Pack on Amazon Prime. Today we're going to read you a little book titled The Fantastic Adventures of Dixie. And this is a coloring book /book that I had done for us to be able to read to the kids and give something we can give to the kids so they can color and check out. And here we go. Let's go on the wild adventures of Dixie the Praying Dog. Dixie goes everywhere with her best friend Brian. They like to go tracking in the woods and thank veterans for their service, like everybody should. They go to fundraisers that help others, to say a prayer and bow down low. Dixie just loves to ride in her Jeep, so they are always on the go. They've been all around the world: Mexico, Austria, Italy, and France. There was a band in Costa Rica, and they did a little dance. They went to Switzerland to play in the snow. You might see Dixie anywhere, so stop and say hello. And that's the fantastic adventures of Dixie the Praying Dog. So Dixie and I were doing a Jeep charity ride last year, and we met a lady who's an illustrator. And she approached us about doing a coloring book of some sort with Dixie. And I was kind of like, okay, just start it off and send me some pictures. I didn't put much thought into it until she started sending me these pictures. And these pictures were amazing. So I gave her the green light and told her to go ahead with it. And it took her about 3 or 4 months to put it together. And here it is, The Fantastic Adventures of Dixie the Praying Dog. It came out so great. So now we have something that we can show to the kids and read to them, and they can take home with them. So if you're wondering where you can get these at, you can go to Grateful Fest on June 19th and meet Dixie in person and pick up one of these great coloring books and some other swag that Dixie will have, t-shirts and decals and stuff. But the coloring book will be there, and they're $10 a piece. And we're going to be there to help out Grateful Fest, and we're actually going to put one of these in an auction with some other Dixie stuff that you guys can bid on and help our friends at Grateful Fest. So come out June 19th and hang out with Dixie and I and check out her Jeep and check out her new coloring book. Dixie and I also want to send a shout out to our friends at Grateful Rescue. They're doing amazing things there, helping Dixie's four-legged brothers and sisters out. And anytime we can help, Dixie's fur brothers and sisters out, we're all about doing that. And stuff like this helps us do that. So, any purchase you make from us, it all helps us help other people and animals. So, Dixie and I have a Jeep that we travel around in to all of our events. It's a four-door Jeep Wrangler, and it's decaled just like this. So I seen another therapy dog out in San Diego. His name is Chopper the Biker Dog, and he rides a little motorcycle that his dad drives with a remote control. So I've been thinking about something that I needed to do like that, or I could do, and I seen this Jeep online, and it kind of looked like ours already. So I bought it, and I had the decal package made to match ours, and it's getting ready to get lights like our Jeep, and Dixie sits in it, and I can drive it with a remote control, and it just puts her over the top. It just adds another element to our therapy dog work. Dixie's job is to make people smile, and if she can make you smile before I've even said anything or she's even done anything, just by sitting in this Jeep and looking like this with her goggles on, we've done our job. So the Jeep just adds another element to our therapy dog work. So Dixie and I go to all kinds of events. Last weekend we were in Terre Haute at a two-day Jeep charity event where there was a Jeep ride, a Jeep show and shine, and it was all benefiting Pink of Terre Haute, which is for breast cancer awareness. That's an event that we do. We recently done a lot of therapy dog work. We had a mass shooting here in Indianapolis. We did some therapy work for it. We just did a birthday party for a family. This woman adopts young kids who have physical challenges. Some of them are disabled, and one boy in particular who we've got to know, he's got some bad burns on his body, and he's missing both of his legs. And it was his sister's birthday, so we went out and hung out with them and let them play fetch with Dixie and took them some coloring books. And we do funerals, that type of stuff. That's the kind of the sad stuff that we do, but it's part of having a dog that can help people like that. And last night we did a motorcycle. Night here in Speedway, Indiana. Everybody comes in on their bikes and they had live music, and Dixie was just there to ride in her Jeep around, just to make people smile. That's her job, is to make people smile. We love visiting nursing homes, and when we can, we go to the VA hospital, in different times when there's not COVID. The pandemic has kind of put a hamper on a lot of our in-person visits at the hospital. So that's starting to open back up, and we're starting to get out and do a lot more things. Yeah, if you'd like to know more about what Dixie and I do, you can go to Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, or TikTok, and it's at Dixie the Praying Dog. And if you would like a special video sent to you, you can find us on Cameo at Dixie the Praying Dog. I've taught Dixie how to pray, and that's why everybody calls her Dixie the Dog. And the reason I've taught her to pray is we started helping out. Indy Honor Flight was our first organization that we started to help out. They fly World War II, Korea, and Vietnam veterans to D.C. So a lot of those gentlemen and women are older, and they're in wheelchairs or on walkers. So I wanted a pose to get her in that would show respect to that veteran and also be a good photo op. So let me show you how she does that. Dixie, come. Dixie, here. Dixie, pray. Whoa. Amen. You love Grateful Fest? Are you excited for Grateful Fest? Tell them. Are you excited for Grateful Fest? Are you excited for Grateful Fest? Good girl.
Get your team together and pull a fire truck for pets at the first annual Grateful Fest Fire Truck Pull and Fundraiser, Saturday, June 19th at the Delaware County Fairgrounds in Muncie. Bring your dog and take part in the pet parade. Check out the classic car show. Money raised benefits the animals at Grateful Rescue and Sanctuary. Register now at gratefulfest.org for the Grateful Fest Fire Truck Pull and Fundraiser.